Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Toon Talk Cassie, your favorite place for all things webcomic. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and show your girl some love. Alright then. So, before we get into episode 81 of the Remarried Empress, let's check out some of the comments that you guys left on episode 80, the highly anticipated episode 80. Whew. Dixie Aguilar said, Sovieshu planned it that Navier would wait for his child to be born. He would then divorce Trashta, and then he would remarry Navy and force her to raise his bastard child. He underestimated Navy. Yeah, he did. Although, because the child wasn't conceived through marriage. I'm watching you people said 1948. That flum fakes on Sophie after the priest shut him down was so satisfying. It was. Azira Clark said the new season of Sub-Zero would be out June 27th. Yes, and it was lit. It was lit. I just read it before reading this episode. And yeah, so you guys check out that video. Dixie Aguilar said, I agree with you about manhwas that get made into K-dramas. They're better as manhwas. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Very few of them are actually live up to the hype of the comic. I'm watching you people says 1639. Hey, the high priest is a real one. The high priest came through with the fire like da 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 da. High priest was like, yo, who are you to say did you not hear me? Did you not hear me? I just did the whole marriage. High priest was like, boy, if you don't sit your lame behind down. Ooh. Renat Gomez said, I love how the priest was like, sit down, boy. You don't get to decide whether she gets remarried or not. That's for me to judge. And the embarrassment, ooh, just amazing. Had me rolling, had me laughing. Whenever I'm having a bad day, I'm going to go back and think of this episode and just chuckle. I'm just going to be in a low corner just giggling. People's going to walk by and be like, weirdo. the world is burning and here's Cassie in the corner just giggling because of this episode. Renat Gomez also said, I have a feeling that Ergie and Henry are secretly working together. As much as people hate him for sticking by Rashta, that's all manipulation. And I don't know why I find him to be such a cool character. Also, I think Rashta is actually in love with Ergie. Interesting. OMG, I can't. She's being played like that sad, tiny little violin from SpongeBob. I can't. Dun, 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 dun. For those who don't know, here's a visual representation of what I mean and what we mean when we say tiny violin that Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob plays. See, it's a tiny little violin. Yep, so there we go. Let's get back to the comments. Some rando, I like that name, said all the frustrating moments leading up to the divorce were well worth the wait. I have to agree. This is one of the very few times when I've seen a series start off with the main part, like the juice, the meat of the series, and then it continues by leading us through the whole process of how we got to this point. Done so well. So well. Because even though we all knew it was going to end in a divorce and her remarrying King Henry, throughout the whole series, there was times I was still on the edge of my seat wondering, was it going to happen? Even though it showed us at the beginning it was going to go down like that. But you know what? I've been on this too long. Let's go ahead and check out the episode, and then I will come back and we can finish up the comments. Episode 81 of The Remarried Empress. What is going on, Navier? Your marriage caught us completely off guard. Oh, and here's Henry just bright. I mean, he is so bright. Ooh, he was blinding me. I'm sorry, I couldn't tell you in advance. There's no need to apologize. I'm happy for you. It was immensely satisfying to see. You are all of us. You are I am watching people, okay? That's who you are. I was so upset when you accepted a divorce without any objections. I've made up my mind. I'm going to tell my family I'm going off to study abroad and I'll accompany you to the Western Kingdom. Yay, she got friends going with them. Laura, that's queens also need ladies in waiting. That's right, Laura, you tell her. In that case, Laura and I can both join you. Countess Joubert, do you really want to come with me as well? I haven't seen much of her. I was surprised she even was one of her ladies in waiting. Countess Eliza has a good relationship with her husband, so she probably has to stay here. My husband and I have been living separate lives for quite a while now. Okay. He probably wouldn't even notice if I wasn't home for a year. Wow. Girl, you might as well file for divorce. Not that I noticed either. I can't even remember if he was home last night. Wow. That would be nice. But are you sure? Allow me to thank you on behalf of my wife. My dude is going to be loving saying the word my wife. Let me assure you that you'll be treated better in my kingdom so you can lay any worries to rest and come with Navier. Ooh, that was a jab at Sovieshu. Look at that, they are so happy. I'm so happy the Empress is going to have her girls with her in the kingdom. As for my in-laws, her parents are like, okay. Like, bro, we just met. Duke and Duchess Trovi. Cossart is already in the Western Kingdom. Oh, thank goodness. I'm sure they're still a little shocked that Sovieshu divorced me and that I lost my title. But even though they are probably relieved that I don't have to live with the stigma of being an empress who was stripped of her title, they were probably too worried about my brother to feel glad for me. This is a happy day. Oh, pop out the bottle of champagne, bring out the caviar. We are celebrating. Yes, Kosar is safe. Navy is about to have her girls. He is meeting his in-laws. Oh, this is so adorable. I'm glad everyone is happy and relieved. And look at her. What would have been such a stressful day with her dealing with that divorce turned out to be such a wonderful, happy day. That's how you turn your lemons into lemonade, okay? What do you want, crybaby? What a cruel woman. I already knew that she didn't love His Majesty and only stayed by his side because she was blinded by her desire for power. But I just can't believe she jumped into the arms of another ruler so quickly. She's ruthless. She really is. Your Majesty, King Henry's pen pal was the former Empress, Your Majesty. He's like, girl, the fuck you bringing this up for? She has been cheating on you with him for a long time. Child. The flower, this whole scene making it seem as if she is innocent while she spewed lies about Navier. I pretended to be his pen pal to cover for her. Look at me. Put the attention back on me. I'm Rasta, and I'm such a hypocrite. I had no idea that she'll betray you like this, though. Had I known that things would turn out like this, I would have said something to you after you brought me home and engaged with me, although you had a wife, and I knew you were married, and me and you were doing all kind of adult activities prior to me even finding out that the Empress was pen pal with King Henry. But let's go ahead and turn the table and blame Navier because I don't know how to be held accountable. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She just irks me. I didn't want to say it because I feel like I say it so many times throughout the series. But after my divorce and remarriage were concluded, more or less at the same time, I stayed at my family's residence to prepare for my move to the Western Kingdom. And the news traveled fast. I heard His Majesty ended up getting divorced. They haven't said why though. It must be true that the Emperor is infatuated with his mistress. But that's not all. Her Majesty secured approval for remarriage immediately after agreeing to the divorce, girl. Luden, a newspaper that is officially sanctioned by the imperial family. Oh my word. Becky, if it's printed in Luden, it must be true, girl. Ooh, grab my pearls. Well, I can see why she would remarry him since he's the king of a foreign kingdom. But she's so level-headed that I didn't expect that from her. What is going on here? Being the Western Kingdom's queen beat having to live here as a former empress. She'll always be in the public's eye. And why shouldn't she get remarried when His Majesty probably lives with his mistress? She didn't even care about how His Majesty would look if she got remarried before the ink on the divorce papers had dried. She's betraying our empire by becoming the queen of the Western Kingdom. There are some people who sympathize with you over the remarriage, but at the same time they think it's a big loss to the empire because of your knowledge and expertise as a ruler. Sovieshu should have thought about that. There's even talk among some of them about stopping the carriage from leaving. None of those reactions are particularly surprising. I was expecting as much. To them, I am a part of the empire. By the way, I have to say, you were meticulous in your planning. How could you not say anything to me, even when you were using me as a messenger? I'm sorry. Don't be. I get it. Instead, just remember later down the line that I played an important role in helping you to get remarried. You know what? He should be given a Duke title because he did come through. He came through. Are you ready? Yes. Don't worry. I'll make sure that not even a single comb gets left behind. Thank you. Are you going to have everything that you used in the Empress Palace brought over? That's right. I have no other choice because I don't want Rashta using my things. That's right. She already used your husband. Or throwing them away. I think the steward thinks that is because I'm frugal. He's like, okay, la 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 la. Look at Henry chatting up with his in-laws. You know that man is gonna love throwing that around. He's gonna go, my in-laws, my in-laws, my in-laws. The way he reacts is cute. Look at her finding her hubby cute. It would be nice if my parents followed me to the Western Kingdom, but we're citizens as well as nobles of the Eastern Empire. We can't prevent Navier or Kosar from moving to the Western Kingdom, but we can't move away from our homeland as well. They are so serious, just like her. He is so bright. How long do you plan on staying here, Navier? We can leave at any time because all the preparations have been made. How do you feel about staying here for another 2 more weeks, my queen? That would be nice, but is that really all right? I need some time to win over your parents. And her parents are like, no, please go. You are draining and you are so bright. The father is glaring at Marquise Fallen. I just remembered I have something to do. Whew. Huh? Marquise Fallen? Your Majesty, knights have been stationed around the entire residence. What the? Sovieshu, don't tell me this is his doing. This wonderful person said, what does Rashta mean that Navier is a cruel woman and is power hungry? The last time I remember is that she was crying over her child not getting the prince/princess title. Emily. Emily. I just love your name, Emily, because it's just that Emily. Nothing else. No special, whatever, just Emily. Although the name Emily itself is a special name, but I'm just like, it's just Emily. Not Emily the Great, not Emily the Dragon Conqueror, not Emily the Eater, none of that. Just Emily. And I just love that. Just love, bloop. In the midst of all of these like unique usernames, there's Emily. I just love that. I just love it. Rashta has some nerves. It's heavily implied that she and Sovieshu slept together before she signed that concubine contract. That's why, Emily, I love your name. There's that little splash of yes. Okay, let's see. Stray dog struts. Okay, stray dog. Is he really going to try to forcibly stop her from leaving after he divorced her? Not only is that an asshole move, it's a stupid political move in front of his subjects. He already looked frivolous and impulsive for casting aside an empress in favor of a mistress who is ignorant to the duties required of the role. Now he is going to look unreasonable, bordering on tyrannical. Not a good look. Not a good look. I don't know what's going on with him. Lemcry said, blinded for her desire for power. Excuse me. That girl was running the joint. Literally every trading country came to her. Literally everyone was opposed because they knew she runs things. Once she's gone, it's gonna collapse. And it shall fall. Hip username. Hey, hip username. You usually are a top comment. Hip username. I don't even know you, but I feel like I know you because I read a lot of your comments. Hip username said, "What a cruel woman. Wanting to remarry after her husband was about to strip her of her title to marry me and have my child. How could she not just stay in the kingdom in shame like a good ex-wife?" Yeah, those were the thoughts that were going through Rashta's head. These are some of the reasons why every time I start to feel bad for Rashta, she comes through and she's like, "Oh, let me go ahead and take that feeling and yeet it in the trash can." Because that's what I am. I am trash. So, woo, throw those feelings away about me because I'm going to do something, say something that's going to make you look at me like, what the is wrong with you, Rashta? And that's exactly what she do each and every time. Let me go back to the YouTube comments because I did promise I would finish y'all comments. Okay. I'm watching you. People says 1605. He did have prior consent, Sophie. I mean, the Empress still had ruling slash presiding power before the divorce. So, ooh, that would have been a great clapback. Simone Austin said the face he gave was priceless. Wonderful individual right here. Hey, friend. Said also, can we appreciate how protective Henry was the whole time with Navier? At 1904, putting his arm on Navier and putting himself in front of Soviet shit. And at 2023, the hand. Also, can I marry Ergi? Because I love a sassy man. You can have Navier's brother. Deal? Okay, I'll take co-sign. I'll take co-sign. I could definitely be Duchess Trovi. You know. Let's go to those moments that you mentioned. Oh yeah, right here. Put a cape on him because. Oh, I forgot I had the. Normally I mute myself so I don't hear myself on the replay. Ex-husband, ex-husband. Fine. I'm your ex-husband. Oh, that part was so hilarious. So hilarious. Okay, let's see what else do we have. Savannah Wolfie said, I was wondering if you checked out Castle Swimmer. You don't need to do a video on it. I was just curious since it's one of my favorites. Savannah, I actually have some videos from Castle Swimmer. They're videos from my previous channels when I used to read it on the original Toon Talk Cassie channel. So actually, I can start uploading those videos this week since they've already been pre-recorded. So I got you. And I do like Castle Swimmer. I still read it. I did not continue recording it on YouTube, but I do read it personally myself. I love Kappa and Siren. Adorable. Annoying Strawberry said, we all love the face when he realized he messed up. Maya Papaya. Maya Papaya said, finally. Yes. And he just got embarrassed. So glad that they got divorced because he has the audacity to say he doesn't approve the remarriage. Like, boo. You not the priest, are you? Jazzy L said, now I want to see her wedding. Same here, Jazzy. We might have to wait because Sovieshu is about to start a war with him refusing to allow a neighboring country. Okay, he's refusing to allow the neighboring countries royal people to leave. That right there is a cause for war. Right then and there. He's basically holding them prisoner because Navier and Henry now are rulers of the Western Empire. So if he want to start war with the bird brains, he about to get the bird poops all on his head because the bird brain clan, they don't play. We're about to pull up like plop, 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 all on his head. Jennifer Phillips said her face gave it all away. She was like, don't forget your place. And also now, this is you. Yo, she's like, go ahead and pick up your clown mask. Pick up your clown mask, Sovieshu. It looks good on you. It looks good with your imperial outfit. Okay, I'm watching you. People said the best laid plans are bound to crumble on a shaky foundation. Sophie, you did this to yourself with all of your selfishness and egotistical scheming. Real quick, you guys, I am about to make another TikTok for those of you guys who watch my videos, in which I am gonna replace Sovieshu's face with the clown mask, and then I'm gonna put the music "Upgrade You." I think it's by Beyonce. Let me upgrade you, upgrade you. Yeah, I'm gonna play that music to show that, or maybe I'll try. Oh no! I'm gonna find something that has to do with clowns. Yeah. Instead of the upgrade you music, I am going to find a song that has to do with clowns. I'll probably have the video up by Wednesday. So if anybody knows any songs or any type of music lyrics that mentions being a clown, let me know. Okay, I'm going to do a couple more of these. There are so many. Actually, not that many. Sherry Bush said that can't be. I want more episodes. Same here, Sherry. Grace Nava said, hi, what's up, Grace? Maya Papaya said in the next chapter, we will see how this plays out and see how Trashta and Sovi turns the kingdom into shit. I am watching you. People said, really, a slave turned mistress just dismissing a lower rank lady's maid to up status smacks of hypocrisy and self-delusion. I am watching you people. This comment perfectly fits what we just saw happen in episode 81. Yes, talk about self-delusion. Like Rashta, baby girl, you started from the bottom. You were a slave turned mistress, and you have the audacity to say that Empress my bad, she's not an Empress no more. Queen Navier is power hungry when you were so quick to want to dismiss your lady in waiting for somebody of higher status. This comment right here, perfect. Last but not least, Amita. What's up, Amita? Said, hi, I'm a new viewer and I just wanted to say I love your content. Keep the good work. I'm currently not on the story, but I just wanted to tell you. Aw, thank you. Man, I hope you get on the story because we have only about 2 more episodes left before the series takes a little break and then they restart back with the next season. So you are right on time for all the fun, for all the tea. Welcome to the gang. Alright then, guys. With that being said, this video is not long enough. Let's go ahead and close it off. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I did. The comments were lit. Okay, you guys come through with the comments. Absolutely hilarious. I am definitely, give me until Wednesday, you guys, and I'm going to switch all of Sovieshu's face with clown mask because I am petty. 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 Cassie is petty. Okay. Whew, hilarious. I'm definitely going to write about this on my blog probably over the weekend. about this episode. The blog is coming along, you guys. We have two posts up on there. As always, you can find the link down below in the description box. You'll also be able to find the link if you want to go ahead and read the 2 remaining episodes they have on FastPass, or you guys can just wait until they are available for free, which will be real soon. What else do I got to tell you guys? Oh, well, if you haven't already, but you made it this far, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and join the Toon Talk Mafia Gang Squad. I drop new videos all the time, Monday through Friday, so you guys don't want to miss out. It is always a party. It is always fun. And since we just hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, we are now working our way towards a Toon Talk tour where I travel and I get to meet all of my wonderful friends. Okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and hit that subscribe button so we can go ahead and make this tour a reality. Okay? Until next time, peace.